No. Protests in Milwaukee after arrest of a Wisconsin judge accused of helping an illegal immigrant evade ICE agents who had come to her courtroom to try to pick him up. Fox News legal analyst Gregg Jarrett joins us now. And you just look at these protests, I gotta laugh. What do you mean stop the raids, stop the deportations? This is federal law.
Yeah, of course, Lawrence. And, you know, the protesters were marching and chanting in their own liberal echo chamber. Their words tend to bounce off the bubble they live in. I'm not sure it affects anybody else. And I suspect these are the same people who, in the past, screamed that a president is not above the law, meaning Donald Trump. But apparently they now think that judges are above the law. Some of the placards hailed Judge Hannah Dugan as a hero. Well, I've got news for them. There's nothing heroic about breaking the law. She's charged with obstruction and concealment, aiding and abetting an illegal alien escape arrest outside a non-public door out onto the street where he sprints and a chase ensued. And, you know, that risked harm to citizens and law enforcement. Fortunately, nobody was injured. The law here is very plain and clear. There are scores of witnesses who incriminate the judge, and frankly, I don't see any viable defense. But, of course, she's presumed innocent, and she'll have her day in court, Lawrence.
Greg, it's deeper than just the offense of letting him out. We've got to talk about who we're letting out. He was in court and charged with 3 counts of battery, domestic abuse, infliction of physical pain or injury. He was issued an order of expedited removal by Border Patrol in 2013. He was removed to Mexico, and no evidence sought or obtained permission to return to the U.S. So he had already been deported. He re-entered into the country, had another deportation order, and he committed domestic violence. But you have women out there cheering for what the judge did.
Yeah, I think they're oblivious and obtuse, you know, those protesters. They just don't get it. And neither do judges, Lawrence. They tend to delude themselves into thinking that their lofty position somehow absolves or insulates them. It doesn't. That's a mistaken belief. Like everybody else, judges have to follow the law. They're sworn to uphold the law. But there's a trend here that you've probably noticed. Sanctuary cities have now morphed into rogue sanctuary judges. These sanctuary policies embolden, encourage judges to do the kinds of things that Judge Hannah has done, and the judge in New Mexico as well. And, you know, they do this at their own peril, Lawrence.
Yeah, I mean, we can't have cities in different states just deciding that they're not going to follow federal law. Just that plain and simple. We have a supremacy clause for a reason. Great analysis as usual, Greg. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thanks.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.